Gemini, somebody needs to stop playing. Somebody needs to stop. I don't know if it's you or them, but you're going to take it how it resonates. You know, you always apply it. It can flip. The energies can flip. So you let me know. But somebody needs to stop playing. And I think this is the thing. They're not playing. They think they're not playing. They've made a very, there's a decision that's been made for all the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all the right reasons. Sounds good on paper, looks good in respectful company, checks all the boxes, all the right reasons. They made a commitment to it, but it severs them from who they really are. And there's this deep understanding and deep knowing that you know it. You know that this isn't real. This isn't true. This isn't true to their nature. Maybe this isn't true to your nature. Maybe, you know, whatever it is. It's not true to their nature, right? And you know it. There's a feeling there. There's a vibe that you know it. And you are just so loyal to the truth, the understanding, the wisdom that something is going on here, that as sincere as the attempt is, the underlying vibration is not sincere at all, because it's not committed to or attached to source. This is doing what is right because you have to, but you're completely and totally denying an aspect of yourself. It's like somebody's denying themselves. Somebody's denying who they really are to do the serious thing, to grow up, to do what's supposed to do what they're supposed to do. But ultimately they're losing this innocent part of them that is pure and good. And there's just a sense or a mentality here of loyalty. Maybe you're loyal to this person, no matter, even if you see them messing up, you just can't, for some reason, you just can't step away. Or maybe it's you being loyal to this purpose. It's the mentality of being loyal to a purpose, even though it's not like where your child personality would want. It could very be committed to growing up, committed to becoming adult, committed to leaving the childhood behind. But at what cost? Because is this childhood or is this your heart source? And that's where the differentiation has to be made. Because yes, we all have to grow the fuck up. And yes, maturity is absolutely essential, Gemini. But is this a maturity issue or is this against your sincerity issue? What is going on here with this person? Or you could very well be committed to the raising or the upbringing of a child, and in some ways you might be away from the other parent. That could be also what's on the table right now. You've made a mature commitment, even though it isn't what you enjoy. It isn't something that was the ideal situation. You're committed to it. You're making a commitment to it. You're standing firm, and you're going to stay loyal because loyalty matters. But underlying it all, there is a severance. There is a split from what your heart is calling you to do, or what their heart is calling them to do, and what they know they have to do. And so we're going to get deeper into reading. So what is this about 333? Not playing with you. So let's get deeper into this reading. What is the right choice? It could be a different right choice for different situations. So let's go. Gemini, if you really love this reading, please be sure to like the video and also share the video to your social media platforms. Subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow, and ring that bell. When you click all notifications, you'll get notified when I upload the new Gemini messages. They're not time sensitive, but a new one does come out every week. It comes out along with Aries and Taurus every single Thursday before 6 a.m. Pacific time, which is Los Angeles time. And there's always a Vimeo extended below, always. And that's 2 readings in one, a near personal reading as well as a romance reading, both in the same video. You can subscribe over there too. In fact, I'd love it if you would, because that helps that channel over there grow as well. And then always watch your sun, moon, and your rising sign. I always suggest that because this is for Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. And I always suggest that you watch your sun, moon, and rising every single week. Why? Because it gives you a really well-rounded understanding of the energy that you're really dealing with. It's not just your sun sign. It really isn't. Sun sign energy really just impacts your life purpose, right? But then there's a rising sign. who you are to everybody, and then your moon sign, who you are to yourself in private, the secrets that you keep, your personal self. So there's all these different dynamics of you that you might want to check out. Now, back to the reading. This is, I just feel as there's this divided sense of self. However, it is you're trying to be good. There's a sense of doing the right thing, committed to growing up and doing the right thing, even if it's outside of our realm of enjoyment or pleasure. But there's a sense of loyalty here. You want to be loyal to doing the right thing or to a child. Now, it could very well be that your loyalty to a child is what's keeping you stagnated or in a specific place. And I understand that too. That's very noble. Understand though, with Pluto and Saturn in the positions that they are, and Neptune, in the retrograde that they are, and Neptune going into retrograde, this is going to be like anything that isn't sincere is just going to be exposed, and it's going to be super, super sensitive and super difficult. So there's got to be a way of negotiating both sides of this, Gemini, so that you can be true to yourself, but also be true to your loyalty and what you've committed yourself to. Okay, Gemini, money, find a way to abundance, okay? That could be one of the conflicts or complications, or there could just be a lot of inspiration right now, like this could be your driving force. You want to grow up, you want to grow maybe out of childhood, maybe you're trying to get on your feet and be more independent on your own, and money is the key factor here. So let's start talking about money, let's start thinking about money, let's start saying, how are we going to make money? Face your fears, release the power of fear. Now that's an open-ended subject, right, Gemini? Because obviously a fear is different for everybody. But this is something that is definitely holding you back, something that's keeping you stagnated. And then we have intuition. Trust your intuition. Let it guide you, and let yourself be guided by your intuition right now. This is a situation that isn't easy for you. It is complex. And maybe it's going to take a life change of all sorts. But I wouldn't be talking to you about this. This wouldn't be on the table if this was an energy that you needed to discuss. There's something here that you need to work out in a transition that you know that you need to make that is essential to your happiness. At the same time, you know you're going to have to level up, or somebody that you're dealing with knows that they're going to have to level up. Money's coming out for the second time. Okay. And once again, we have money and we have time. So how much is your time worth? Maybe you're thinking about how much I should get paid. What can I do for money? How can I spend my time to make money? Or it's about damn time the money is coming in. So that's all about, it's all about maybe you owed money. There's money, it's something with money and time. Money's owed, money's coming in, money's got to go. You're just committed to getting that money. The money is here. The money is now. The money is due, or the money is available. Oh my God, all this stuff, Jesus. Now time is also Saturn, right? And Saturn is still in Aquarius, in retrograde. So it's like keeping track. It's almost like, in a sense, somebody's got to pay up. That's kind of what it's feeling like, right? And then I am light. So the light in the dark. I am light is your inspiration. First of all, it means people can see you. People have discovered you. People have found you. So, or, you have shed a light on something. So whoever was running or hiding or trying to disappear into the shadows, that shit's not going to work. They glow and they shine, number one. Number two, this is bringing hope into the situation. This is your heart space glowing, the light that somebody else can't put out. This is you attaching yourself to source and basically finding your way forward. In other words, you're taking a leap of faith. Because maybe the answers are not very clear right now. But Gemini, you're like, but it's time. I got to start making some decisions. Even if I'm on shaky legs, my shaky leg crew. Woo, woo. That's what it is. Even if I'm on shaky legs, I got to keep finding my way forward. And that's a journey of faith. So you're taking this move. Intuition, you trust your intuition. Something about it is telling you it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Intuition. You know it's time. Okay, there you go. Accelerated motion. Everything is speeding up. Why? Well, guess what? Mercury has gone out of retrograde. I believe it's still in Gemini, but Mercury has gone out of retrograde. So everything is now, all the communications are going to start functioning correctly, and you're going to start to see this is why time is running out. Mercury retrograde slowed things down for you a little bit so that everything was slowed. It bought you some time. Well, the time is up now. So whatever you, or good thing, whatever you were waiting on, it's coming to you because things have started to churn and turn again. Rejoice in celebration. This is definitely underlying energy of something that made you miserable, of something that really you were not happy about. But it's underlying energy. And then third eye chakra, something that you knew or understood that maybe other people didn't. Intuitively, you understood what was coming or what needed to be done, or what was sort of hanging over your head and waiting for the other shoe to drop. Now, all of a sudden, the other shoe is dropping. Okay, so let's keep going. Gemini, I would love for you to join my dailies. Monday through Friday, I do a daily tarot reading on my Instagram feed. Please find me, born_without_boundaries on Instagram, Monday through Friday. I would love for you to join in. You can always check out the daily after the fact over on my new astrology channel, Astrology Motivation. Please go over there. I hope you like and share and subscribe over there too. There's phenomenal content. I'll attach the link above. Surrender to the divine. You just got to give it over. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Don't try to be ready or get somebody to be ready when they're not ready, but still confront the situation. Like, that's the middle ground. Don't come in like somebody can't come in like, why isn't this all done? No, but you should still show up and be like, okay, this isn't done, so let's make a plan about what we got to do first. It's almost like deal with the reality where you have it right now. That's kind of where we are right now on the cards. Okay, so what else Gemini needs to know? Give it to God, man. Give it to God. It's only a matter of time when everything works out. Or you're done. You're tired of waiting. Like literally somebody, you could just be finished waiting. Seek an expert. So this could be a lawyer, this could be a therapist, this could be a doctor, somebody who knows more than you do about the situation, because time is up, but at the same time, you still don't have in your hand what you were owed. So you got to start talking to people and getting some advice, and then say, I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry is an interesting energy that comes out. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like in some ways taking responsibility, or somebody needs to apologize. Take responsibility for what has happened so that we can move on from this. And maybe that's what time is up for. But it's a sense of like maybe even seeking an expert to figure out how to make amends. Or like somebody needs to grow up and get some advice about how to make. It's almost like that. It's like somebody is leveling up. And it's not comfortable, but they're doing it because it's imperative for moving on. Okay? Step away from the crowd. It's not about going with the flow now. It's about going with the divine and going with where your soul is leading you. So this, in other words, this is showing up to just reiterate, Gemini, this isn't the easy path. This isn't the defined path or the obvious path that you're on. Share your gifts, but it is time to get yourself out there and to give and to let people see you and know you and share and do and be interactive again. Maybe you don't feel like you're ready, but the timing is ready. And then we have give it to God twice now. Surrender to the divine and give it to God. This is a leap of faith. This is you having to trust that. Just trust in this moment, and trust in the intuition that you're, in other words, Gemini, you're heading into territory that you've never been in before. But it's time to go there. And you know it. Hi, guys. I love you, little pucks. I love you. I just felt her wet nose against my toe. It was so cute. And then we have this. Something about the home space. Something about comfort. Something about the fourth house. Something about energy helping. Is it time to leave home? Or is it time to go back home? I would love to talk to me and let me know. Is it time to go? It's almost like it's time for me to return home. It's time for me to go back and make amends, or give people a chance to say sorry. It's time for me to confront these issues. It's time for me to it's just time for me to step back into the realm of where I need to be instead of where I want to be, because I got to get shit done. That's kind of what I'm feeling is happening. So it's time to get shit done, Gemini. I think it's returning home. For some of you, though, I feel honestly it's leaving home. Like it's time to step out on my own. Step out of my comfort zone. Field of dreams. So what you've been working hard at is coming. But this is coming in the past. This is coming in the past. Field of dreams. It's been wanting you. Something has been wanting you, Gemini. This beautiful energy, this beautiful circumstance that almost in some ways you didn't allow yourself to have because you just weren't ready. And it caused a lot of pain and it caused a lot of sorrow. But intuitively you knew you had to walk away from it. You couldn't do it because you weren't ready for it. But now there's a sense of, okay, now I'm prepared. I can go back. I can look these people in the eye. And if you're dealing with somebody, this is what they're going through. This is what happened. They probably hurt like crazy, but now they got to come up with ways to say I'm sorry and come back to you and figure out how to present this to you in a way that, you will forgive them. But it's almost like they weren't ready, but now they are. That's the kind of thing. They weren't ready, but now they are. All right, let's move on. Ooh, Gemini. There's peace here. In the past, though, 23. What a beautiful energy. That's my favorite number. Today's the 23rd. It's my son's birthday. Yay! 21st birthday. Happy birthday, Doug Danny. Peace. There was peace in the past. So it's almost like there was this ideal thing that you had in the past, or ideal situation in the past, that you left because it wasn't comfortable to you. You weren't ready for that kind of perfection. And now it's almost like you're coming back around to, okay, I'm ready again. I want this back. Or somebody wants you back. I'm just letting you know. Regeneration, something's coming back. Something's coming up. And if anything was held back, it's because it was growing or burrowing deeper into the ground so it could be stronger as it rose up. So you may not have seen it, or it may not have been around you for a while. It's because it was preparing to rise again. And then we have go the distance. Yeah, somebody's still... but it's coming out in reverse. Somebody's still hesitant. No, but it wants to be, it's in reverse, but it wants to be upright. So it's like somebody wants to be able to go the distance, but they're still unsure of their ability to do it. And that's where the hesitation still remains. And that's where the leap of faith has got to come in. Who am I talking about here? Am I talking about you? Am I talking about them? Let me know in the comments below. Okay. I feel like I'm talking about, I don't know. Because Rose Quartz just came out here, and that opens up a whole bunch of implications, Gemini. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Oh my God, 96, I just saw it. I love it. 96 is the name of my book. Rose Quartz, love. So this is all about not being prepared to love. Somebody wasn't prepared to love. Somebody wasn't prepared for that depth. Somebody wasn't prepared for that commitment. And you know what? Now that person feels like a fucking fool because they really did love that thing. And then they left that thing because it was scary. Who the fuck is this? Forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Maybe they were angry, or you were angry, whoever. This person was angry because they wanted it so bad too, but they didn't want to be pushed into it. They didn't want to be forced into it. and they had to fight back because they were being forced into it or because they just weren't ready. But at the same time, that's why there's so much anger, because why did you ruin it? Why did you mess it up? Why did you mess it up by pushing? That kind of energy. But now it's coming back around, like once you release the anger, now you're able to get back to the love. Whoa. Let's go into your animal totems. Animal totem messages are important. They're important because, Gemini, this is the way the universe uses the natural world to talk to you. So when you see these signs and symbols, you know exactly what they mean, and to look around really carefully at everything going on around you, because the universe is trying to get your attention. Surrender now. See, let me say this. There's a pile that's hidden and there's a pile that's upright. And I feel like it represents two different sides of you. There's something that you kept hidden, maybe even from yourself. And then there's the part that you are ready to share. So let's just check out the hidden. You wanted to give over. You wanted to believe. You wanted to just like let the moment take you and fly right in like a moth to a flame. Take the lead. Do something that you've never done before, right? Be the leader. Stand out in front. Or this was a leadership position that you took on just jumping into without much thought, but with no hesitation, but also without much thought. This and that are true. Getting yourself into a situation that was maybe wild and playful and fun and happy, made you happy. But also there was a contradiction of beliefs. Time to let go. Time to let go because something was gnawing on your heart. You gave it up. And then we have turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race, trying to find emotional stability. You had to let this situation go, maybe because you was having too much fun. Things were getting really, really deep and maybe too deep. So there was just a sense of, I need to take this slower. And that's why you let it go. Cancerian energy, magic works through you. Transcendence and change and trust in the magic. It was time for you to let go because you had to change. You had to shift. And you couldn't change and shift in this situation. You could only do it by yourself. And then we have believe in yourself. Now, upright, planting seeds. Now, currently, comfortable with planting those seeds and deciding on the long term or committing to the long term. That kind of energy. And then learn from the past. This definitely all connected to what I would like. This is why you're ready, right? Because of the past, because of what you went through and what you were exposed to and what you experienced. Now you understand how to make this commitment, want this commitment, be ready for this commitment. And then the abundant universe will provide. This is Taurus energy, finances to help support you, resources. Amazing how the universe opens up doors and provides resources as soon as you get right with your heart and start following down the path that you want, that you're supposed to, like you were assigned, your God path, essentially, and spirit has your back. So you're back on the right path. It was almost like, I'm going to say the prodigal journey. The prodigal journey, because it's like you had to go away from and do the wrong thing in order to know that where you really belonged and do the right thing. That is, like I said, could be you, could be them. What it matters is 333. I saw it again. This is a religious experience for you. This is when you know and you're certain, and certainty comes back around after going the long way away, right? You had to go all the way out to come all the way back. It's like a boomerang. Shoot. All right, let's get into your angel messages before we go into your tarot card reading. Oh shit, and what are we going to find over there? It's a good question. Integrity. Be flexible, but also be true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand by and believe in you. And then positive thinking. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. A positive attitude along with positive beliefs and thoughts are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry, think love. Okay. Oh, something is clearing out, man. And you've got the strength of character now to be totally cool with this situation. Let's go to tarot, get the nitty gritty. I will see you guys over there. Bye.